One of the best parts about crappie fishing is what comes last. It's the crappie eating. Today we're going to make Lake Conway Slab crappie cakes. This is a recipe from Matt Schroeder, one of our district fisheries biologists, and actually the guy who manages Lake Conway, a pretty famous crappie fishery here in Arkansas. If you've ever had crab cakes, this is essentially what we're making today, except instead of crab, we're going to use crappie. Our first step is to bring a pot of water to a boil. Add some Zatarain's crab oil. Once those flavors start to blend through the water, we drop in our crappie, let it return to a boil. It takes about 3 or 4 minutes for that crappie to float, and that's our signal that it's ready to go. We drain the water off the crappie and set it aside and let it cool for about 30 minutes to an hour. While that crappie's cooling down, we're gonna take that time to chop our vegetables, our celery, our green onions, our parsley, the jalapeno if you're gonna use that. Squeeze a half a lemon into a jar or bowl and crunch up your Ritz crackers. So we'll be ready to put it all together when that crappie cools down. We're gonna crumble it up into small pieces like this, where it resembles lump crab meat. We start by beating an egg in our bowl. To that, we add the vegetables, our celery and parsley. We're going to use the onions and jalapenos, although they are optional. Add the Cajun seasoning, 1/3 cup of mayonnaise, a tablespoon of spicy brown mustard, and the juice of half a lemon. Mix all that together. Add the crappie fillets, get that well blended. And then to that mixture, we're going to add enough of the crushed crackers so that it's kind of a paste where we can form the mixture into patties. To make the crab cakes, use your hands to form the mixture into a shape the size of a small hamburger patty. Once the patty is the size you want it, you want to coat it with the remaining crumbled up Ritz crackers. We formed the crappie cakes. The next step is to brown them on both sides in a skillet over medium-high heat in a little bit of peanut oil and butter. Once the cakes are browned on both sides, transfer them back to a baking sheet. Put those in an oven preheated to 350 degrees for 10 minutes. And there you have it, Lake Conway Slab crappie cakes.